team in 2025, and now they look to just keep on rising.
And it's Detroit to start out. Mitchell against Cunningham. Thompson passes to Stewart. Pass to Cunningham. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, I just love how Cunningham alters his pace to get what he wants.
Here's Larson, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Now here's Cunningham. And he gets that one.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Antetokounmpo outside. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Wiggins from long range knocks down the triple.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
Thompson passes to Stewart. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Stewart. 5 on the clock. Denied by Adebayo.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area, showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
Stewart into the lane. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Free throw is off from Stewart. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by Detroit. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Mitchell. Launches a three. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Thompson, a screen on Mitchell. Cunningham against Mitchell. And it's Cunningham missing. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. Pass to Mitchell. Wiggins with a screen on Robinson. The three from Mitchell. The rebound by Detroit.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Robinson against Mitchell. Robinson passes to Cunningham. Unloads. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And Cunningham's teammates rely on him to score, which is why he's so assertive on the offensive end.
Out to the wing. Adebayo against Stewart. From 11 feet away. Adebayo, no good. Detroit leading by 3. Outside Robinson. Thompson outside. Mitchell against Cunningham. Soft touch off the glass. Cunningham's got 8.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
Wiggins outside. Antetokounmpo outside. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Holland. Yet to see a basket. Cunningham outside. Over Mitchell. And Cade Cunningham again.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Get up and start moving with your... Give it up for your dancing machine mascot, Bernie!
Mitchell finds Adebayo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Larson. Adebayo in the post. Stewart defends. Adebayo, that's good.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Cunningham looking around. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Now Antetokounmpo.
Pistons foul. Foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell with the ball. No points so far. For three.
Using all of his 7-foot wingspan effectively, Cunningham stays on the shooter.
Adebayo with a steal. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The Pistons clear it.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
And Miami has possession, following the three-pointer by Detroit. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Thompson outside. And here's Cunningham. 15 points in the game. Back to Thompson. He puts up a three. The rebound by Wiggins. Heat trail by 6. Left side Adebayo. Shoots over Holland. Adebayo, no good. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Brian?
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's Mitchell, still without a bucket. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by Mitchell.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Thompson passes to Robinson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Wiggins on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Adebayo. He's got 6. Adebayo is screen on Thompson. Clock at 4. Charity stripe shot. He gets it in there. Adebayo's got 8 points.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Thompson outside. It's Stewart, high post. Holland for 3. Rebound Miami. Here's Adebayo. Give him 8. Wiggins outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Got it. Good job in the low post. Now just a 2-point Detroit lead.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Here's Cunningham. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Miami has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Larson. Out to the right wing. Antetokounmpo outside. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Detroit ball.
For the Pistons. Reed's checked in for Holland. Jenkins comes in for Thompson. Detroit with the ball. Here's Jenkins. Cunningham outside. From the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. And that's now 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Outside Robinson. Pass to Cunningham. They grab their own miss. 3-pointer Stewart. And he stays with it. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Stewart to win the drought. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Heat trail by 3. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Takes a 3. The rebound by Detroit.
So the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Now Robinson. Detroit moving the ball around. And here's Cunningham outside. Cunningham can't get that one to fall. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Miami. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And it's Detroit with the ball. Miami making their last shot. Up top, Robinson with his first shot attempt. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And the Pistons lead by 3. Miami has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Antetokounmpo finds Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
To the inside, Reed. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Antetokounmpo outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. So both teams making some changes here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now LeVert. One second left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Back to the game after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Smith out there with Paul Reed. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Jenkins in at the 2. Now here's Sasser. Up top, Smith. Picked by Reed. Fires for 3. Jenkins' shot is good. Jenkins has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Wiggins. Portis the screen. Jacks up a 3. This is another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Detroit leading by 4. It's LeVert on the wing. Defended by Portis. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Miami ball.
The Heat have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Wiggins outside. Wiggins with the inside bucket. Nice.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
Pass to Smith. It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Here's Jenkins. Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 6-point Pistons lead.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Wiggins finds Portis. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Defensive foul. Paul Reed.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. For the Pistons. Holland, he's checked in for Smith. Thompson comes in for LeVert. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Sasser.
If a player is fouled on a made basket as he goes to the free throw line, my call would sound like this. Now at the line, Jaylen Brown. 1.
That free throw good from Portis. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Cunningham. Out to Thompson. He tries for three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Miami shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. That free throw no good. Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. And he's good on the second. For Detroit, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jenkins from behind the arc. And he slams it in one-handed.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Heat trail by 4. Smith outside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Offensive board. Antetokounmpo.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Be rewarded for his efforts right there.
Pass to Reed. Cunningham against Smith. Here's Jenkins. From outside, off the mark. Miami's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And that one's good. Jovic. It's all knotted up.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Jenkins. Back to Cunningham. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Larson. Here's Jovic. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Reed.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Pass to Jenkins. Now here's Reed. There's Cunningham with a 3. Shot's no good. 7 for 13 now in this game. And here are the Heat. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, BA, on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control. Drops
in the 3.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Puts up the 8-footer. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Wiggins, he's checked in for Smith. And the switch here also for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Reed. Detroit has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Jenkins. Cunningham, right side. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
Here's Larson. Miami moving it around. Here's Antetokounmpo. Another miss by Antetokounmpo. The Pistons have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Pass to Holland. Releases. The rebound by Wiggins.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you. Establishing the mindset.
Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Jenkins. After the basket by Miami. Pass to Cunningham. 4-3. Oh, an impressive shot from Cunningham.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Here's Mitchell. There's the 3. The rebound by Detroit. Holland's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Stewart. This one for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Stewart against Antetokounmpo. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Robinson, he's checked in for Detroit.
1. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Detroit leading by 3. Cunningham with the ball. He's got 21. Cunningham making moves inside.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Antetokounmpo outside. Adebayo against Stewart. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Larson. 3-pointer. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 5th assist in this one. Detroit has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Miami Heat legend with us tonight, Mr. D-Wade.
He was a big part of 2 separate championship runs for the franchise. Talk about a guy who led by example.
Here's Holland. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Cunningham on the wing. Pounded by Wiggins. Great focus there by Cunningham to knock it down.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Outside Adebayo. Pass to Larson. Now Wiggins. Adebayo up top. Now here's Mitchell. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Stewart.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Pass to Holland. Here's the 3. Rebound Miami. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 7 tonight. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Miami shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. That's right. Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability unquestionably the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will either.
Pass to Stewart. Robinson on the wing. Launches it. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Antetokounmpo. The pass to Adebayo. Miami moving it around. Now Mitchell. Adebayo, a screen on Cunningham. And he lobs it up. Adebayo off the lob.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
Mitchell against Cunningham. Down low. Here's Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Pass to Larson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Minute 32 left in the second. Adebayo. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
The Pistons lead by 4. Cunningham, right side. Nice touch by Cunningham inside.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Adebayo. To the middle. Pass to Larson. Adebayo against Stewart. 10 feet away. A rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson scanning the floor. Stewart, the pass to Cunningham. 29 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And a miss there on the triple. Heat trail by 6. Wiggins outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Larson. Fires from deep. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Larson's got 10 points in the game. And so it's Cade Cunningham, Detroit. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
On the court now with JB Bickerstaff. Coach, as we approach the second half, what's going to be the deciding factor?
Just maintain. I think there were some things defensively that we left on the table where we gave up some cheap ones because we didn't communicate. So we solved those. I think we give ourselves a good shot going into the half.
All right, thanks so much, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Knocks down the long K.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Here's Holland. No points yet. Fader on the way. And it's Cunningham missing. Well, the Heat shooting the rock at 58%, and the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5, and his offensive game is also versatile. Think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
Here's Thompson following the three-point basket by Miami. It's Stewart, high post. Picked by Stewart. Holland for three. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Mitchell. Wiggins from long range. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
Now here's Thompson. 6-point game. Back to Cunningham. To halt the run. And he takes it up and lays it in. Cunningham's got 29.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
To the right side. Back to Antetokounmpo. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Pass to Holland. Now here's Thompson, hounded by Wiggins. 4 on the clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Holland can't hit. Heat leading by 6. Adebayo passes to Mitchell. Here's Larson. And the Heat, another 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively. And that's the shot they were looking for right under the hoop.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. The ball's knocked loose. Mitchell, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Mitchell. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Pistons trail by 7. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your team.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Robinson finds Cunningham. The three is up. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Down low. And stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Holland. Pulls it. That one rolls around and rims out. Miami leading by 7. Adebayo feeling it out a bit.
You can't fall for Adebayo's pump fake, or else he'll go right into the contact.
First team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And they are racking up the assist totals because they're moving the ball selflessly. You're seeing great chemistry out there.
And he drops the first.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. Pistons trail by 9. Pass to Holland. Back to Cunningham. Over Mitchell. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Cade Cunningham. 1.
And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Adebayo passes to Antetokounmpo. Adebayo, a screen on Cunningham. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson outside. Picked by Stewart. Thompson left side. Outside Robinson. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Now just a 4-point Miami lead.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
There's a screen by Wiggins. Antetokounmpo outside to the paint. Here's Adebayo. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Isaiah Stewart. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. Reed's checked in for Stewart.
4th personal foul. 2nd team foul. Now at the line, Bam Adebayo. 1.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. 7-point differential. Pass to Holland. Let's go with a three. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Antetokounmpo outside. The rebound by Detroit. Holland's got 5 rebounds in the game. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Your dance team. Give them a hand, fans. Your dance team.
Miami on D. They lead by 7. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 33.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything.
Showtime! Bam, Adebayo.
Yeah, his eyes open wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
Pistons trail by 7. Now here's Cunningham. 33 points for him. Up top, Reed. Detroit moving the ball around. On the wing, Thompson shoots over Wiggins. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
And I love the energy on defense. Wiggins working hard to come up with the block right there.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They're clearly taking advantage of this front court matchup, getting the better end of almost every play in the paint.
And he's got his 4th free throw of the game. And Detroit making a change here. Jenkins is checked in.
3rd team foul. Now at the line, Giannis Antetokounmpo. If a player is fouled on a made basket as he goes to the free throw line, my call would sound like this. Now at the line, Jaylen Brown. 1.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. Pistons trail by 9. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The assist.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Adebayo passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
The versatility of Adebayo is so impressive. There aren't many bigs that can handle the ball and pass at the level he does.
Pass to Holland. Thompson outside. Uncovered. Rebound Miami. Antetokounmpo inside. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Pass to Reed. And here's Robinson. Launches a 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Wiggins with it. Now Thompson defending. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Back to Wiggins. Here's Mitchell. The 3 is up. Thompson pulls it in.
It's just not his night from the 3. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Larson. Outside for Mitchell. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Deflects the pass. On the wing, Thompson. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Adebayo.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Pistons trail by 11. Here's Jenkins. Give him 8 points now. Robinson for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Thompson passes to Robinson. Fades back. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Thompson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Thompson's got 8.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. .127 left in the third quarter. Second chance shot. Adebayo. Bam! Challenges the interior D.
Give Adebayo all the credit. The D was there, but he was just determined to score.
LeVert outside. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Cunningham. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J. And now that's 35 points for Cade Cunningham. Miami leading by 13. Smith outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Cunningham. Pure from three-point range.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
Cunningham on the wing. Pass to Jenkins from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Jovic, and he's going for the lob, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Now Cunningham. Just 3 on the clock. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
And so it's Miami in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth, Paul Reed is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Cunningham. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Jenkins in at the 1 spot. 6 on the shot clock. And here's LeVert for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Miami leading by 16. Back to Smith. The 3. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. Over to the left wing. Here's Jenkins. 3-pointer off the mark. Antetokounmpo outside. Smith passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Portis. He's checked by LeVert. Miami moving it around. For 3, Smith hits the trifecta. And the Heat lead by 19.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
Pass to Cunningham. Nifty move. And that's good. Off the glass that time. Cunningham's got 39.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Back to Smith. To the middle. Here's Jovic. Out to Portis. Sasser with the ball. Pass to LeVert. Here's Jenkins. The 3. Rebounded by Jovic. To the paint. Here's Portis. And Miami again with the bucket.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Cunningham on the wing. And again, it's Detroit converting.
There is no doubt he's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
LeVert goes against Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
Defensive foul. Karis LeVert.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Miami. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Stewart's checked in.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. Pistons trail by 19. Cunningham, left side. Stewart, outside. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Cunningham outside. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3. Cunningham's got 44.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Antetokounmpo outside. Fires at the elbow. And Cunningham pulls it down. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Jenkins. Now here's Cunningham. The D's right on him. And he makes it. Cunningham's got 46.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Oh, wow. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
Cunningham, left side. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Cunningham's got 48.
The muscle from Cunningham, just taking it to the defense and coming through big.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, guarded by Reed. Pass to Wiggins. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Antetokounmpo, no good from 18. Pistons trail by 14. LeVert outside. And here's Reed, covered by Smith. Stewart outside, takes the three. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Wiggins outside. Over to the wing. Little turnaround. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Wiggins. And now that's 35 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pass to Cunningham. And got it. Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And some changes here for Detroit. Holland, he's checked in for Reed. Thompson comes in for LeVert. And it's Robinson in for Jenkins. That free throw good from Cunningham. Heat leading by 11. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Mitchell. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen. Stewart outside. Pass to Cunningham. Over Mitchell. And it's Cunningham missing. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Fires the three. Here's Adebayo. Oh, Adebayo flexing inside.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle, always on the interior.
Thompson outside. Here's Holland. Pass to Cunningham. Four on the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Cunningham's got 53 points. Miami leading by 11. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Wiggins for three. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 7 assists in the game.
Yeah, good mechanics on Wiggins' shot right there. Now, he definitely has a natural talent for shooting the ball.
Here's Cunningham. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Wiggins finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Larson from downtown. Grabs the rebound again. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass. Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Cunningham against Mitchell. From the baseline. Miami grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo is... Adebayo passes to Antetokounmpo. Outside Mitchell. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Wiggins outside. Pass to Larson. The three ball. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now. Detroit moving the ball around. Picked by Stewart. Holland for 3. Rebound Miami.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Here's Larson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Basket is good.
Defense puts good pressure on Giannis inside, but he just refuses to back off and gets it to go.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now at the line, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 1.
And that one misses. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Here's Cunningham. Nails the wide-open jumper. Cunningham's got 55.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Antetokounmpo. Count it. Good. And the Heat lead by 19.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Trailing by 19. Pass to Holland. There's the triple. Adebayo grabs the board.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Antetokounmpo outside. Wiggins outside to the inside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. And there's the rejection. Pistons trail by 19. Pass to Thompson. Now Robinson. Now Stewart, hounded by Wiggins. Jams it home!
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Shooting for Detroit, Isaiah Stewart. 1.
That's good from Stewart. And here's Mitchell. Here's Larson. Left side Adebayo. 4 on the clock. Antetokounmpo! No good.
Oh, the rebounding. Part of his triple-double. He's been nothing short of spectacular.
Now Stewart. Cunningham outside. Quick 2. Oh, net.
You have to admire Cunningham's concentration in these spots, refusing to let the defense overwhelm him.
Team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Cade Cunningham. 1.
Free throw good from Cunningham. Heat leading by 13. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Heat.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, he just checked so many boxes tonight. He got buckets for himself, created for his team, and as a result, he just racked up a triple-double.
Just 2 to shoot. Antetokounmpo! Stewart with the rebound. Cunningham can't get the three. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Miami. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. It's intercepted. Robinson fires. Buries it from outside. Here's Mitchell. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball, so we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.